Hello everybody, I'm BillehBawb from BVR, and this is Rec Room Weekly, the Rec Room news show that happens every single week, except for the past 3 weeks. Cause I didn't do on them, but let's not talk about that. So in the weeks that I haven't been doing Rec Room Weekly, there's been a whole bunch of updates that released with a whole bunch of features, and instead of going through them all individually like I usually would, I'm just gonna go through all of them at once and only tell you all the cool stuff they added, so it's gonna be like a big melting pot of updates. So probably the main change since last time is the new addition of the new quick action menu for the Maker Pen. Now when selecting a bunch of objects, instead of having 3 random dots pop up, a new options menu pops up. And you can also now use this to copy and paste things in rooms. Obviously, there was like the clone tool beforehand, but this copy and paste thing actually has a clipboard for it, and it can save a history of up to 10 items. So if you're working on a big project where you're copying pasting a bunch of different objects, this should be a lot more useful than just using the clone tool. This new quick action options menu, whatever, also has a brand new eyedropper tool. You also now have a separate eyedropper history, so when you use the eyedropper tool on some objects, the color and material of those objects will show up in your eyedropper history. This is super useful if you're building more objects that you want to be the same color, but you don't have to scroll through all the colors and stuff. I'm honestly kind of surprised it took them this long to add an eyedropper tool. I remember people asking for something like this years ago. And the last major change is that there is now a new play menu. When clicking the play button on your watch, it brings up a brand new menu in the new UI style, kind of similar to the new store UI. It looks pretty cool, I guess. A lot of people don't like it because the buttons are pretty small and it isn't super VR friendly. In general, people don't seem to like the new UI very much because you can't really use it while running in VR. And also, again, the buttons are too small, so it isn't really VR friendly. The cool thing about the current watch is how all these buttons are so big and easy to press, and they're also very clearly defined in 3D space. Whereas with this new play tab, the buttons are two-dimensional and they kind of have 3D hitboxes, but they aren't like visible very well. And these tabs at the top are so small and precise, it's very annoying to hit. I really do think before fully implementing the new UI on everything, some rethinking should be done as to how VR friendly this is. But as for now, it seems like the developers are kind of pedal to the metal on the new UI, so we'll see how that turns out, I guess. In other news, there were also a bunch of events that have happened since the last episode, so let's look at some of those. I guess this isn't really an event actually, but I do want to briefly touch on AMA 21. There's pretty much nothing in this AMA that's actually important. It's like they purposely pick out questions that they've already answered or nobody cares about the answers to. But there was one question in particular that I think a lot of people will be excited about the answer to. When asked about if Maker Pen skins will ever be available as weekly skins in the future, Gribbly just gave like a flat out yes, that is going to be happening. In case you don't know, Maker Pen skins can only currently be won by competing in contests, and only the top winners of the contests even get them. This makes Maker Pen skins pretty prestigious because you have to be a pretty skilled builder on a skilled team to win one. So the talk of everybody being able to get Maker Pen skins like this had some mixed reactions. I feel like it's probably just going to be basic colors though, and I also feel like it's not going to be as simple as just doing weekly challenges to get it. So we'll see what happens on that front. Next up, the Rec Room official YouTube channel passed 100,000 subscribers. And this kind of launched a campaign of sorts where players will get specific rewards based on subscriber milestones the YouTube channel reaches before the end of March. You can see all the information on the screen right here. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're probably already subscribed to the Rec Room official YouTube channel, or you've made the conscious decision to not subscribe. So yeah, go check out the subscriber milestone room if you want some chocolates and a party hat, some real great stuff. Another event going on in March is the St. Patrick's Day treasure hunt. Room creators have tagged their rooms with treasure hunt and put some special inventions in their rooms. These inventions have buttons inside of them that when people press, it kind of saves their data and shows that they found that invention. There's rewards for creators for getting the most found inventions, the least found inventions, and there's rewards for players who find the most inventions. So if you want to go out and win some tokens, make sure to check out the hashtag treasure hunt tag and try and find some St. Patrick's Day items in some rooms tagged with it. Also throughout March is another event for creators. It is the Ink Sell-a-thon. Creators that earn the most tokens in invention sales and key sales are going to be getting additional tokens if they're in some of the top sales of March. Just by getting a lot of invention sales and key sales in March, creators can get hundreds of thousands of tokens. This is to incentivize creator compensation, which also has been officially rolled out. In case you don't know, creator compensation is where creators can take the tokens they've earned from key sales and invention sales and cash them out for real-world world money. Events like this St. Patrick's Day thing and the Ink Sell-a-thon are really showing that they're trying to incentivize people cashing out their tokens for money. And I think it's good that they're doing stuff like this because as of now, 1 million tokens is still a lot and very few people actually have that much. So it's good they're doing events like this to try and stimulate the economy, I guess. And the final thing I want to talk about before we get to the rotation is that Rec Room got hacked. Basically, on the Discord server, there was a link going around that actually token logged your Discord account. And in case you don't know what that means, it basically means whoever sent you the link then gets full access to your account. And then they'll make your account send out a DM to all of the people on your friends list to check out that link, which will then hack their accounts. It's a classic, click the link and die scam. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. So this link actually found its way into a Rec Room staff member's DMs, and they clicked on it, which caused them to send it to a whole bunch of people in the Rec Room Discord server. And because they were a staff member, obviously a bunch of people that got the DM were like, oh yeah, sure, and they clicked on it, and it was just a whole thing. I don't think too many people ended up getting hacked, and that's the reason I'm bringing it up. Don't click links from people you don't know. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that. I feel like you all already know that, but it's important, otherwise stuff like this happens. Everything's been taken care of now, though. Just stay safe out there. All right, let's get into this week's weekly rotation of items. The new Rec Center items for this week are the Buccaneer graphic cap and the Batbot graphic cap. Also for March, the new Rec Room Plus item is the Dragon Wings. This is a nice alternative to the other Rec Room Plus wings they've got. And the weekly skin for this week is the Purple Plaid Railgun. And here's some of the challenges you can do to get the weekly. And the Invention Tower theme for this week is Abstract. So if you want to check out some abstract inventions, whatever the heck that means, make sure to go check out the Invention Tower room. And that's about it for this week of Rec Room news. I know you're probably wondering why I was gone for 3 weeks. I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I don't know why. I just didn't record videos. But you know, here I am now, so does it really matter? Also, no, I haven't abandoned the Orange Cube. Thank you so much for all the support on that so far. I'm still going to be going strong with it. My next video should hopefully be another video promoting it, so thank you all so much for all the support on the Orange Cube. I haven't just taken your money and ran. I swear, I just restocked the gift room right before I recorded this. I swear. But that's going to be about it for now. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. You know, if you enjoyed it, there's a subscribe button right there, but, you know, no pressure. Also, I think there's a video you'll enjoy right here, so click on that if you'd like to, and that's about it. See you next time.